So protesters in the capital city of Mali, Bamako, had demanded the withdrawal of French troops from their country. Now I'm going to go ahead and show this short clip of the brothers and sisters very tired and pissed off of France being in their country. Now, the French troops had gotten into these African countries around 2014, and they said there was coordinating security issues with Mali, Mauritania, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Chad. So the people are stating the reason we are protesting is that France has been in Mali for 7 years, but people died. If we had 10 difficulties before when France arrived, now we have 90. As a protester said on the video. It said, he further said, France came to fight terrorism, but now each of us is questioning if indeed it has been fought. One of the sisters that was protesting stated that at first they thought France was coming in to help with terrorism. They were grateful for that. But now they see them and say, we thought they came to help us, but they came to destroy us. They continue to say, if our leaders do not dare to tell them to leave, we will order them out of our country. It is us who elected our leaders. It said, we saying France's departure is our will. If they said something in France, it is their wish and not ours, another protester said. Now, the Malian government has not gave an official statement yet to this. Neither has France. They say the presence of foreign troops in Africa continues to raise more questions on the continent. And they're saying that Djibouti tops the list of African countries hosting European, Chinese, and American military troops. But what's going on in Mali, and you heard Nigeria is speaking up about, France giving weapons to Boko Haram. You heard by the president of Benin was speaking up about France. The president of Ivory Coast was speaking about France. It is time for France to leave the African continent. Take your troops, send them right back over to France, and that should be the end of it. The brothers and sisters do not want you there, Macron and your troops. They don't need you there. They got it. They don't want you. Because ever since you've been there, they're saying you have caused problems. You have not done anything good for them. Because if you were, they wouldn't be telling you anything. People are tired of the old guard in African nations. These governments is making backroom deals with Europeans, Chinese, the Americans, whatever you want to call them. They sick of that. They want to take their countries back. The people want to take Mali back completely from any bureaucrats, any politicians, French, anything. They want to take all this stuff back, and rightfully so. I said that in this decade, this is the decade of ascension for us globally as a people. We have to ascend now. We have been beaten down for 400 plus years globally. Globally, we have been beaten down. Because what a lot of people don't understand, yes, it's a lot of focus on the transatlantic slave trade with us here in America, but what they were dealing with on the continent was colonization. If you look at the atrocities of King Leopold in Belgium and how if they didn't have enough rubber production for the day, he chopped their hands off. I mean, that's just one instance I'm speaking about. All the killing and enslavement that was happening right on the African continent. And then when people make ignorant statements to say that, well, why come they didn't come get us? They didn't even get their freedom from colonization until the same time that we got our civil rights movement going and got some of laws put on the books for us. So it kind of coincided at the same time with colonization. So a lot of these African nations haven't even been independent, not even 100 years yet. So give them time to figure some things out. I understand it, but you got to look into the politics in African nations that was going on with them. Even with the diaspora starting to go over there now. Now some of us, oh, why they don't give us citizenship? Why we don't have residency? That was never even talked about at one point in time by us. This is recent. We just now start going, and all of a sudden now we're supposed to get citizenship the moment we get there. I mean, come on. Make some relationships. Let people know you want citizenship, residency or something, you know, and then work with them. I mean, they got a process. You got to play the process. No different. You got to do the process here in America if you want residency or citizenship. We have to respect them. No, because you come from America, and unfortunately in America, we all, unless you check it, have this entitlement that we should just get anything we want. And that's including black folk. Because you can't just waltz in their country and just expect a citizenship or expect it's layers to that. Make relationships with people first. Let's learn the cultures. Let's learn to respect what they got going on. And then just come in as a friend and as a brother. That's it. We're not coming to Lord and Master. We're not coming to do anything but just be a brother and live amongst you. That's all. We have our own customs and culture, and that's fine. We're not trying to overbear yours. And we can also help while we're there. But the brother and sisters in Mali is tired. They're tired of France. And that needs to be the sentiment in every African nation. If your leaders won't tell France to get out, you get out there in the streets. You tell France, you call Macron out, you hit Macron on social media and tell him, get your troops out of my country. Get them out. We don't need them. We don't want them. We don't like them. If we're going to have some troops in our country, we'll do it. We don't need you there. It's great that you see in West Africa finally rise up against France. This been time this should have happened. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this particular story coming out of Mali. But any brothers and sisters that's from Mali, that maybe some of you may speak English, reach out to us. We'd like to know what's going on the ground out there and what the people are saying and what the French military is actually doing in Mali. We would like to know. So, check our, email, send us an email. Let us know if you are there. You know what's going on. We'd love to talk to you.